Hi, this is Dan from Lathrop Insurance. Rhode Island is full of incredible businesses, family-run shops, growing startups, and companies that shape our community. At Lathrop Insurance, we help business owners protect what they've built with insurance programs crafted around their industry, risks, and goals. Your business deserves more than one-size-fits-all coverage. Lathrop Insurance, solutions-driven protection for businesses that drive Rhode Island.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. That is not Ken Collins across from me. That is John Parenti. Ken is on assignment this morning, though he may be stopping by, which I'm excited about. Yeah, you let me know if you hear the door open, okay?
Okay.
We also are joined by Barbara Parenti, who is not on camera, but that's okay.
She's okay with that.
But she's okay with that, and she's here in spirit and in person.
Let's hope number 2 is a better one to be in.
Yes.
Anyway.
However, if you're going to talk, pull the mic closer to you.
I can do that.
Thank you so much. All right. And our special guest today is from Historic Stonington, and she's an old friend. I'm very excited to have Chelsea Mitchell in the studio. Chelsea.
Yay.
What's up?
Hey, how are we this morning?
Good. How are you?
I'm great.
It's awesome to see you.
It's nice to be seen.
We have some very exciting things going on that John and I want to talk to you about.
Sure.
This Saturday. But before we get to that, tell us a little bit about Historic Stonington, how you got into all of this and
Sure.
being, Miss History of
Okay.
of Eastern Connecticut.
So Historic Stonington, we were previously known as the Stonington Historical Society. They've been around since 1895. We operate 2 museums and a research center and library, which is my lair. We run the Captain Nathaniel B. Palmer House just outside of the borough and the Lighthouse Museum all the way down on the point. And then there's my building, which is where people come for basic history questions, or they want to do their family genealogy or research the history of their house. I help them with that.
That is incredible. When did you develop a love for history?
Very early. Ben can attest because he knew me back when, but I was always a little nerdy. I liked theater and reading, and I was fascinated by history. The Dear America books, for the people who know, were kind of instrumental in developing that love for me. It was a YA series of diaries, fictional diaries written by women in different times in history, and I read probably every one they published. I went to college to be a dance major originally, and I had to take a history class, and I had this particular professor who was amazing. He was in his 80s when he was teaching, and I took a class with him and was like, I want to be that guy. And that kind of shifted all of it. So my bachelor's degree is in history and art history. And I graduated in New York thinking, I'll just get a job at a gallery, right? Or like in a museum. Like, there are people with PhDs who aren't working in museums. It's a very competitive market, especially in New York. So I came back here to kind of figure out what I wanted to do and thought, well, I'm always reading constantly my whole life. And so I thought, I'll look into library science. So I wound up with my master's degree from URI in library and information science. And I bounced around a little. I worked at Westerly Public Library and Reference for a couple of years. I worked at the Redwood Library in Newport. And then this position kind of fell into my lap, which was a mix of the 2 things I loved most, which was history and books. So I've been at Historic Stonington it'll be 10 years in February.
10 years.
Yeah, which is not possible because I'm only 16.
Yes. The last time I saw you, you were 16. So again, not true. But that's incredible. How okay, so this is spectacular. How do we go? You're planning the 250th celebrations for Historic Stonington. How do we land on an 1864 baseball game? I know John's chomping at the bit to get to this. How do you land on how do you land on that?
Okay, so our purpose for America 250. We have put a committee together, and we're very cognizant of like, what's our goal here? What are we trying to accomplish with celebrating America 250? Do we want to focus just entirely on the revolution? Do we want to make it a celebration of 250 years of American culture? Which seemed like the more exciting aspect. Not that Revolutionary War isn't exciting, but it requires a lot of education to kind of catch people up. So we thought, let's meet people where they are. Our primary goal is to offer free, family-friendly programming. Everything we did was free, and you could bring your kids to this whole year. And it should be about building bridges and showing people the things we have in common in a time where it feels like every opinion or every news thing is showing us how divided we are. So we wanted to build back a sort of common ground. And sports is a great way to do that. Admittedly, I am not a baseball person. I was not raised in a baseball house. So
John's going to leave right now, I think.
they showed me a picture of Ted Williams just as an example. And they were like, well, who's this guy? And I was like, I don't know. And they said, well, his first name's Ted. And the first thing out of my mouth was Bundy.
Oh my God.
And they were like, no, this is Ted Williams. Just for my reference point. So I got together with these two amazing gentlemen who are huge baseball fans. One of them used to play minor league ball in his earlier days, and they have helped me kind of wrangle that. But we thought baseball is real Americana, right? That's a very American pastime. It's something a lot of people can come and watch and have a good time. 1864 seemed like fun because it's not your average baseball game, so it's also lightly educational. We're going to talk a little bit about the history of baseball with the MCs that are coming. And we put together a home team to play the folks who usually play historic baseball.
John?
Let's take a minute and talk about the games themselves.
Sure.
Over at Bears Field,
Yes.
3:30 or 4 o'clock on Saturday.
So first game is at 3:00. We're playing at the Bears Field, not the one at the high school. We're playing at the one that the Stonington Community Center owns.
Right.
Yeah, right next to the viaduct as you're going into Stonington Borough. So the first game is at 3:00. That is the New York Mutuals versus the Providence Grays. And then the winner of that game will play our home team at 4:30.
They are.
Ooh, so it's the winner versus the Stonington Cannons.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, originally they said the
New
New York
York Mutuals.
Mutuals, which I don't know, maybe that's wishful thinking. They think they're going to beat the Providence Grays. I don't know.
Both of those teams are members of basically a league of old-time baseball teams.
Yes.
That's got to be a lot of fun.
Yes, and it's very. I've been using this word to describe it because it is very different. But watching it, and because I'm not a baseball person, so forgive it. It seems a little more like fun, not slapstick, but like there's a lot more action happening on the field, in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
Because the rules are so different, but it's still the same recognizable game. So I think for people coming, they're going to be surprised at what's different and what's the same.
But it shows the evolution of the game too. And basically, what's going to happen on Saturday is baseball in its purest form.
Yes.
Baseball in its infancy.
Yeah.
And the rules are quirky,
Yes.
but they are the rules. And
They are. And I think it's fun because you get an insight into like, this is what people were playing during downtime in the Civil War, this version of baseball, which I think is really cool.
It is really cool. We're going to, I'm going to put up on screen right now.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
A little bit of this. This is what it's, excuse me, John, you got me coughing now, and I don't like it. I don't like to cough,
I don't
John.
either.
So this is what it looks like. They actually make their own baseballs.
Yes.
They wind their own baseballs. The plate generally is round. This might not be 1864 rules that we're looking at right now, but as you can see, it's on just a field, right? So there's no diamond like you would see with the dirt and all of that stuff in the base paths. This is, and there are some rules that are different.
Mm.
So, John, do you know what the rules that are different
I
are?
know some of the rules. No bunting. You can't overrun first base.
You can't overrun first base.
Pitching has to be done underhanded.
Yep, pitching is done underhanded.
No gloves.
No gloves, and if you catch the ball on one bounce, it's an out.
Right.
So this game probably moves a little bit faster, which is
Yes.
why these are 90-minute, scheduled for 90 minutes each. You're not going to see home runs. The ball is wound differently, right? It creates a lot of ground balls. It creates a lot of short liners, stuff like that. There's a reason why it's okay that they're not wearing gloves.
It's old time baseball choreography, I think, is what it is. Basically, these are probably a select group of a few dozen who have played the game, like I said before, in its purest form.
Yeah.
And are a little bit more used to what we're going to see on Saturday than we are.
Yes. Yeah. They play with the same ball the whole game too. So
Yeah.
it softens up as you play, which changes the dynamic a little bit. There's also, right, you mentioned you catch the ball on the bounce, which I think is really fun. It just makes it more exciting.
Oh yeah. This is like a different but similar idea in my mind, and maybe my mind only, to like the Savannah Bananas.
Yes.
Like it's similar but opposite, right? This is sports entertainment.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, hi Barbara.
I'm here.
I love when you chime in. This is sports entertainment. It's it's not predetermined, right?
Right.
It's not predetermined. We don't know if the New York Mutuals or the Providence Grays are going to win. We hope that the Stonington Cannons are going to win the second game, because that would just be incredible for a team of locals to beat these people who do this in travel.
Right.
That would be incredible. And, go Stonington. We're rooting for you. But it is entertainment based, right? Like Abraham Lincoln is going to be there.
Yeah. He's throwing out the first pitch at the 3:00 game.
That's amazing.
That's great.
Yeah.
Just don't give him a balcony seat, please.
No, we actually have assigned him an honor guard just for fear of an assassination
good.
attempt.
Good.
There will be some soldiers from the 8th Connecticut Regiment with him.
That is fantastic.
But think about it. Back in 1864, there were no baseball manufacturers.
Mhm.
There might be one bat manufacturer. There were no glove manufacturers.
Yeah.
There were no base or other equipment manufacturers. Catchers obviously had some protection, but not in the masses that we see now or back around the turn of the century.
And this is what is so great about baseball, right? Like baseball spread through America because you could pick up a stick and a rock and sort of and let there be light, and you can sort of emulate it. And that was the great thing that helped this spread. And like the earliest renditions of baseball go back even like 100 years prior to this, right? So
What it was called round ball.
yeah, there's a the myth of baseball starts right around the Revolutionary War, and they were playing it during that. So to have this and also to pick a year like 1864 is fantastic, and I'm really excited about it. Ken Collins will be there. I believe that he actually played in 1864. He'll be calling the game. We agreed the other day that John was in Little League at the time. He's a little bit younger. John was in
Nice.
Little League, but Ken played in the professional leagues in 1860. I'm such a jerk. But we're really excited about it, and I'm really excited. Like Chelsea, I've known that you were you had this position at Historic Stonington for years. I didn't realize it was 10 years.
I know it kind of slipped by.
But for the last like 5 years, we've been doing this stuff over here at 321, and I keep seeing stuff that you're doing and going, I got to reach out to Chelsea. I got to have her on the show. I got to talk to her about all of the stuff that she's doing. Like, I run the page All About Westerly, which has all of the historic stuff, and I'm like, cool. Like, we want to promote historic stuff in all of the towns that we're in. We do the high school sports, the Little League, the Pee Wee football for Stonington. And so I've been meaning to reach out to you for literal years. But it was this baseball game that finally made it happen. And I'm so grateful because you're a lovely human being.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
And, I've thought that you were fantastic since the second time I met you. And well, we and also we have talked about your name on this show like 100 times in the last 6 months.
That's crazy to me.
People keep mentioning you. So you're doing great stuff, and like, I'm never the person bringing you up. No offense. That's not, I love you, but so many people across from me have been like, and and Chelsea Mitchell and the great stuff that she's doing at Historic Stonington, like they keep saying it. And so I just wanted to let you know the impact that you're having on the greater community
Thank you.
here in both Westerly and Stonington.
Yeah.
People keep bringing your name up, which is fantastic.
That's very nice. That's a nice, like, gratifying thing to say. I mean, I find that it's easy to feel a little overwhelmed by the change you might want to make or the things that you're seeing and like, how do I possibly make this better? How can I change that thing? And really what I've found is you have to start in your own backyard and create the community you want to live in your own community. And I've been lucky at the Historical Society to have met a lot of people whose lives were dedicated to serving their community. Dave Erskine being one of them. He's former police chief in Stonington and just all around amazing person. His whole life has been giving back to his community because that enriches his life. It makes the area he lives in much better. And you build the sense of community that we all feel like we're lacking right now. And so that to me is kind of the driving force behind what I do. I want people to know what resources are available. I'm happy to help them look things up. I want them to know that like this history belongs to all of us and it's not behind a paywall. It's not only for the people in the borough. It's for everyone. And if, throwing a baseball game is what brings people together and starts a conversation between maybe neighbors who've never spoken before, my job is done. Balls in their court, so to say.
Which is kind of the magic of baseball and sports.
One thing we didn't mention about Saturday's event, and unlike any other baseball game you're going to find in America today, it's free.
That's right. It's free.
Yes, absolutely.
And there's food available too.
Yeah, we're going to have an ice cream truck. Mama Emily's Sweet Treats will be there.
Ooh.
I know. Very
Mama
exciting.
Emily's Sweet Treats. By the way, if you're looking for a place, I don't know if Mama Emily's has a year-round place, but Waffle Pop, same person as Waffle Pop.
Oh yeah, Waffle Pop's great.
Yeah. So check that out in the Stonington area, in Pawcatuck.
Yes.
Waffle Pop Sweet Shop. That she has a very infectious song for that.
I like
business.
that.
So
I just also like to say, if you don't want to come and buy ice cream, like I said, all of our things are organized, so there's no expectation of you spending money. So if you want to pack a picnic or bring sandwiches or bring a blanket and chairs, you are more than welcome to do so. That's what we're encouraging.
Bring a blanket and chairs. It's a field.
It's a field.
It's a field.
Yes.
This is 1864 baseball. This is, there's a great picture somewhere. I haven't looked for it actually, but I haven't seen it in a while of about this time period. Some folks playing baseball in the lawn of the Ocean House.
Oh, great.
Like right around this time period. I kind of want that photo for our office now that I mention it.
Yeah.
But it's great. And, there's a line in Moneyball, at the end of Moneyball, where Brad Pitt says, "How can you not be romantic about baseball?" I think that this game specifically is going to remind everyone why it's America's pastime. It's fantastic. And it is a game that was designed to be leisurely. It's a game that's designed to be a pastime. It's a game that's designed to sit there with your family and your friends and have conversations. There's enough time to talk. There's enough time to anticipate what's next. Like, that's the beautiful thing about baseball, is bringing people together. I might be jazzed up on it because I recently watched the Ken Burns documentary, but that is the great thing about baseball, and especially historic baseball. And I think that it fits so well, and it's such a unique thing for the 250th, but it's like the most appropriate American thing ever.
Thank you. Yeah. It's like, to your point earlier, it's accessible, right? Like you don't need a special glove or a particular ball or a specific bat to go and play baseball. It's something you can easily just pick up and put a game together with whoever's there.
And I think if you're sitting there watching it, there aren't complicated rules
Right.
that you're trying to figure out what's happening in the game. You throw the ball, you hit the ball, somebody catches it. It's a simple thing for everybody to grasp onto versus something where there's this many people have to be here. You're this position now, but your different position is
Right.
on the field after that.
Yeah. And I would also say, what would I also say? Sorry, that thought left as soon as it entered
That's
my
all right.
head.
And listen, Barbara, I'm with you. My brother-in-law was trying to explain cricket to me this weekend, and that went out the window.
Mhm.
I actually understand it a lot more than I ever did.
That's what I was going to say. So the National Association of Historic Baseball Clubs is our partner on this, as well as the Stonington Community Center. But the NAHBBC guys came and showed us, kind of taught us the ropes, came to a couple practices and kind of walked us through what that would look like. And they are also sending an MC that day to kind of help explain to the crowd, when someone catches the ball on a bounce before anyone shouts like, wow, this guy will have his microphone to say, okay, here's what's going on. Here are the players. He's got our roster. Another really fun aspect of this, which was really sweet to see, was, nicknames are a big deal in baseball, also historically. So we made sure that everyone who's playing on our team has a nickname.
Yes.
Some of which earned at practice, some of which self-designated. So that's just like another fun little layer of it.
Do you have a roster?
I do have a roster. I can send it to you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you got it.
And can you make sure the nicknames are included in the roster?
Yes, I believe they are.
Okay.
I panicked when they asked me what my nickname should be because I'm not playing.
Yeah.
So I was like, and I just said the first thing that came to mind, which is Wheezined from Hey Arnold.
Okay.
Why that is?
I don't
not
know.
my
I
thing.
like it. Hey, Arnold, fantastic baseball episode.
That's right.
Listening to the Dodgers in the World Series.
Yes. For all our 90s
Yeah.
kids,
Yeah, absolutely.
you'll appreciate that Hey Arnold reference.
Absolutely. We gave you a nickname the first time that I ever met you in music theory class.
Yeah.
Do you remember what it was?
Hans.
Yeah. Do you remember why?
No, I know it was a reference to a composer.
It's a reference to Hans Zimmer, and I don't understand it, but Kurt called you Hans. Kurt Dumas, fantastic musician, composer, by the way. He said you reminded him of Hans Zimmer, and I don't know why, but we literally called you Hans,
yeah.
to the point where people are saying your name in here, and I'm like, yeah, Hans is great. What am I doing? And I didn't call you that,
To my face.
I didn't call you that to your face. I didn't call you that. We made it. We might have in the
I don't know.
the first
Maybe
year.
there must be
But
a
then,
striking physical resemblance.
There isn't. We did theater together for 7 years
Yeah.
after that.
Yeah.
And I still always when somebody says Chelsea, I'm like, okay, yep, Hans. I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I've been called worse, so Hans is fine.
But we love you. We all love you.
Thank you.
You're one of the sweetest people that we've ever met. Bubba Lewis says, "Good morning, Ben. How many years of tennis ball, baseball? That's what this video is bringing back to me. Oh my God. Yeah, me and my cousin and all of his friends used to play. I was afraid of the baseball when I was a kid.
Fair.
Mainly because Gary, Bubba, would throw it at me as hard as he could, and all of his older friends. I was the youngest cousin by at least 5 years. And they were all the stars of Little League and the high school team and stuff. And so I would just kind of get pegged with a baseball a lot. It was rough. But we played tennis ball, baseball. We played it at Dow Field. We played it all over the place, and it was so much fun. But that was the point of what I was saying earlier, right? You could pick up a rock and a ball. In Hey Arnold, they play stickball in the street.
Yeah.
John, when was your first time playing baseball, and what sort of tree bark did you use?
Natick Junior League, West Warwick, 1963. I started out as the bat boy for the Patuxent Valley Bus Lights team.
Okay.
Then ended up playing left field. caught one ball, was hit by a pitch once, got one base hit. That's my career stats. Yeah, 1963. I was 8. Back then, you could be 8 years old and play Little League. So
Nice.
once they
Nice.
saw how worthless an 8-year-old was, they raised the age to 9.
Oh my god. Chelsea, did you ever play softball or anything?
I did play softball. I was quite sporty in school. I played softball for maybe 2 years. I was on Fantastic Sam's
Nice.
or the red team. That's really all I remember about that. I was always off in like an outfield position, but I did play catcher for a little while.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it.
But I wasn't much of a hitter.
All right. Are you sure you're not going to join the team on?
No, I've been forced to participate in both practices.
Okay.
I think they're trying to slowly rope me in, but I will say that it's 90 feet between bases.
Yes.
And that first 90 feet is the longest of my life. Running to first base is so far.
John? John,
that
you
that
thought.
me as well. The
Jo-
90 feet baselines.
John,
That's a
you
waste.
There'll be a lot of outs.
Yeah.
you thought a couple weeks ago that you were still good to suit up and
In the-
run
in the
and
over
run
50
90
league.
feet. Yeah, in the over 50 league.
Oh, 60 feet.
Oh,
Baselines are now 60 feet.
60 feet.
Oh,
I
those
could
are
never do
60
90.
feet in those?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Softball too. They play 60 foot.
Is that why they play at different the over 50 league plays at different locations than the
I'm not really sure.
Okay. Never mind then. Fine. I thought you were why are you here if you're not the expert?
I'm sorry. I'll leave now.
Thank you. I'm kidding.
John's
I love
great.
you.
We love
John.
John.
Is great. John's fantastic. I'm just bullying old people on this show. If if Ken's not here, we get John in, and then I bully John, and that's
It's actually why I haven't been on the show. I was taking a stand
Yeah.
against your bullying.
against my mistreatment of my
Of the
my
greatest
of my,
generation.
of my
Yes.
elders.
Yep.
Baby boomer, baby boomer,
That's true.
baby
That's
boomer.
true.
I
Well,
want
we
to
need to-
clarify.
Are you Gen X?
No. I'm Gen Old.
Heck yeah. Barb's here.
Yeah.
I stand corrected because I thought for a moment that you were talking softball where the baselines are 60 feet, but
Yeah.
baseball baselines are 90s.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the baseball 90 feet for softball would be crazy. But probably help actually because the ball is harder to throw. It comes at you quicker. I get it. I get it. Let's see here. No, I did not put it. Somebody said carbon dated. Oh, that was Johnny. That was Johnny Boots. As 321, he said that you were carbon dated. Wow.
He's a funny guy. Not.
He's Johnny Boots is John's broadcast partner. They are
Ah.
way meaner to each other than I could ever be.
Wow.
Anyway, Chelsea,
dear.
I just wanted to say thank you for all of the tremendous things that you are doing in Stonington and around our community. And also, I told you this via instant message, but we would love to create sort of an unofficial partnership with Historic Stonington. Anything you ever want to promote, anything you ever want to talk about, you have a spot in that chair any day that you want.
Great.
And we'll cover any event that you want and promote anything. So
That's kind. Thank you.
of course we love the work that you're doing, and I think that it's fantastic.
See, here's what I'm talking about. Here's Ben, who's started this media company and is building the community he wants to have by offering partnerships with local community organizations, having community members in on his show so everyone can know what's going on. So I'd say unplug from your mainstream media and listen to more things like this.
All right, you got me back when you were saying too many nice things about me. I was gonna mute your mic, but when you brought it to everybody, I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's fantastic, Chelsea. You're the best. We speaking of fantastic, I should probably put myself on screen at some point here. Okay, here we go. Hey everybody, I'm back. Speaking of fantastic local media companies. We got some news coming up with the South County Star. Nancy Burns-Fusaro and Alex Nunes are right outside in the hallway. I can hear them now. Johnny Boots, do you have any questions for Chelsea? You are backstage. Do you have any questions? No? Do you want to test your mic? No? You want to test your mic? Yeah, pop on stage then, man.
Well, I didn't know where I was going to end up.
How's it going?
Oh, doing okay. Like my bat cave? I'm in the bat cave today.
No, I don't like your bat cave.
Why?
You have terrible, terrible internet where you are.
Really? Do I?
It's the rain.
And
Yeah.
I'm connected to a hotline, too. It's not even wireless.
Yeah, and also my volume is all the way up and I can barely hear you.
Really? How's that?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm going to take you off screen.
Take me off screen.
Okay, so we can hear you, but nobody needs to see you.
No, you don't want to see me.
Nobody needs to see you. Do you have any questions for Chelsea?
No, I was just listening to the end of your conversation with the carbon-dated John Parenti, and I just wanted to see something.
What was that adjective you just used?
What's that?
What was that adjective you just used to describe me?
And if you have a split,
But did you catch what of that?
He said
25-cent word?
he said carbon dated.
Oh,
Carbon-dated.
He said
sorry.
carbon dated. All
We're
right.
testing new equipment, too, so that's why. Is it loud enough, Ben?
No, I just turned you up a little bit. It's still not loud enough. You sound like meh, and also we can hear some emergency calls in the background. John, we'll test this out a little bit in a little bit.
Talk to you later. See you guys.
Goodbye. All right, we are going to show you some more 1980 or 1864, baseball as we say goodbye. Chelsea, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. It was nice to be here.
John, thank you so much.
Thank
You got
you,
anything
Ben.
that you want to say?
See you Saturday.
Yeah. Oh, I'll see you Saturday.
Absolutely. And we will be right back with the South County Star in just a moment.
D&V Mechanical specializes in the installation, maintenance, and servicing of Mitsubishi ductless mini-split heat pump systems. We are certified by Mitsubishi as Diamond Elite Contractors and factory trained and up to date on the proper procedure of the installation and service of Mitsubishi ductless heating and air conditioning ductless heat pumps. We assist with the paperwork to reduce much of the stress-related documentation required to get the state rebates and federal tax incentives. We are not a jack-of-all-trades, master-of-nothing company. We are masters of ductless heat pumps. It's what we do, and it's what we know.
I'm Ryan Collins. I'm the clinic director, specialized orthopedic physical therapy. Every time you come in, you work one-on-one with the physical therapist, personalized one-on-one care with that person. Working with Wood River is very beneficial because we have great relationships with all the doctors. Do not hesitate to give us a call, come in for an evaluation, or talk to your doctor, and they can refer you to physical therapy.
Experience local excellence with Roof Right Roofing in Charlestown, Rhode Island. With over 40 years of unmatched expertise, Roof Right specializes in architectural shingles and holds the prestigious title of GAF Master Elite Installers. Known for their commitment to the community and support for local initiatives, Roof Right is your trusted partner for all of your home's roofing needs. Call today for a free estimate at 401-212-4140.
If you want a sweet treat or a bite to eat, if you're shopping for the week or a great piece of meat, there's only one place to go. Meet me at Dunn's Corners Market. Meet me at Dunn's Corners Market. If you're here for the weekend or you're here for a lifetime, meet me at Dunn's Corners Market.
At the Ocean Community YMCA, community means showing up across 4 branches and 2 summer camps, all rooted in one shared mission. Every day we bring people together to grow stronger in spirit, mind, and body. From fitness floors to youth programs, from lifelong friendships to unforgettable summer memories. No matter your age or stage of life, there's a place for you here to belong, to thrive, and to be supported. This is the place where everyone belongs. This is the Ocean Community.
Wood River Health provides medical, dental, and behavioral health care to over 10,000 people a year, even when they can't afford to pay for the care they need. The cost of providing healthcare services has increased, and the grant funding we receive doesn't fully cover the cost of patient care. We, like other community health centers across the country, count on community support to keep our doors open. With your help, we can keep serving as a safety net for your neighbors. Will you help us invest in our mission?
Lickety splits where the summer sticks on our fingers, on our lips.
2 scoops high in a waffle twist.
We're living it up at Lickety Splits. Lickety Splits, take your flavor pick. Rainbow swirl or classic mix.
Big wide smiles and a sugar blitz.
Yeah, everyday sweet at Lickety Splits. Hey!
At Lathrop Insurance, our core values guide everything we do, because insurance is more than a policy, it is a promise. We care. We treat every client like family. We're solutions driven. We find answers, not excuses. We utilize teamwork. We do what we say because integrity matters, always. And we're always growing. We strive to be better today than we were yesterday. These values have shaped 86 years of service to Rhode Island families and businesses.
Ever thought about leveling up your fitness game in a fun and meaningful way? Kiefer's Martial Arts on Granite Street has everything you're looking for. Kickboxing, Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and of course, adult karate. It's not just about getting fit, it's about building your self-confidence, discipline, and that unstoppable feeling you get from all your hard work. Stop into Kiefer's Martial Arts today to sign up.
Boots.
Yeah.
Boots.
Yeah, what's up?
We'll bring you back on for a second while
Can you hear me better?
Chelsea is talking the ear off to my other guests in the lobby.
Can you hear me better?
John, I can't hear you. Hold on. No, that's me. I muted this thing. Okay, what's up,
Can
John?
you hear me better now?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome. What's going on?
Nothing. What's going on with you guys? I can't believe you got John Parenti filling in for Ken Collins, a legend for a legend.
We do, yeah. We got a Hall of Famer for a Hall of Famer. That's what we do here. Can you turn your mic up?
Up?
Yeah.
Stand by. How's that?
Exactly the same.
Oh, hold on one second. Don't get me. Sped. That's sped.
John, don't you love that?
Yeah.
No, I'm talking to Parenti. Parenti, don't you love that Boots spent money on this new microphone, and it is so far, who knows, because we can't hear it.
The one
Crap.
you're using or the one he's using?
The one he's using.
Pay attention to the storyline here.
John, you
Might
gotta
have to go
focus.
back.
You got to
It
focus.
doesn't work. I don't like it.
You know what's fun?
What's that?
Parenti said, I'll come in on Thursday. We'll work on some stuff. We'll do some stuff. We'll have some great conversations.
How'd that
I'll do
work
some
out?
research on some things, right? The minute the Chelsea interview's over, I go, all right, can you sit over there so that the South County Star folks can sit over here? And he goes, can't I just leave? Isn't that nice?
What does that say about my host?
You know where his loyalty is. Obviously
Yeah.
not to you.
Oh, this is funny and ironic. Look, this is how I had Rona set up the other day, but I love that I accidentally am just in front of Barbara's face at this moment. Do you see that?
I do.
I'm just, if I switch to this one, I'm just in front of Barbara's face. Anyway, all right, I'll switch over here. So, John, you want to try your microphone again?
Yeah, we are.
Tap on your microphone. Okay, it is the right one. I like that you chose to do this live on air.
I didn't want to. I said we could do it later.
Oh, you got a toner mic?
A Mano
or a tenor mic?
No, it's a Mano. It's a Manano mic.
Oh, okay. It looks exactly like the other one. Anyway, I'm just... Is Chelsea still here? Guys? Nancy? I don't know what's happening out there. Oh my God. Boots, are you gonna try to talk some more?
I am, but it's not working.
All right.
It's not working?
No, I can hear you.
Oh. Then tell me.
I can hear you. It's just very light.
Light? Really?
Here, let me play an ad.
I'm Josh Sherman, owner of Breachway Building Company. We specialize in kitchens, bathrooms, interior renovations of all kinds. Please feel free to give me a call to help you out with your next project. Breachway Building Company. We are building your dreams one wall at a time.
Yeah, the computer is fine. It's you, buddy.
Is it?
Okay, you seem a little bit louder now.
I am louder, ain't I?
Yeah.
There you go. I was turning the dial the wrong way.
They're a little distorted now.
Yeah, you are distorted.
Oh,
now.
you know why? Because I got the gain all the way up. You tell me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
2.
How's that right now?
Pretty good. Do you have glasses on?
These are called cheaters.
You look like an old man.
I want to fit in.
You almost look carbon dated.
I am carbon dated. So that sounds better?
Yes, that sounds better.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna once again make an appeal to our guests to see if they're coming in.
I want to be around for the announcement. That's why I'm here.
What announcement?
Did you just say we got a big announcement?
No.
Which Star?
I
The
didn't
South
say there was a
County?
big announcement. I said the South County Star is here.
Oh, I thought you said you had a big announcement.
No, my beard is getting white. Do you see that?
You don't have the 80s. You don't have your 80s headband on today.
I don't know where the headband is.
If you listen to our show
Did you
yesterday,
steal my headband?
I would never steal your headband.
John Parenti, Johnny Boots stole my headband. What do you think? Should I guess yesterday while he was at the office.
I would never wear that thing. You looked like an Olivia Newton-John wannabe.
Well, then where is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, John, if you didn't steal the headband, where is it?
See, if people could see that desk of yours, they'd understand why you can't find it.
This desk is a mess because of you yesterday.
Well, we got a lot accomplished yesterday.
We did not. All right. I'm going to make one more appeal. Hold on. We are 16 minutes late for this segment at this point. Hold on. Hey, guys. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. All right. Well, John, what do you want to talk about?
How about those surging Red Sox?
Yeah, they almost surged right off the map last night, but they came back and won.
That's all that matters.
That is all that matters.
Like live right now, man?
Well, we're live. No, we're live. Nancy, come on in.
Idea.
No, I was just calling your guys' name. We're live. Come on in. Is Chelsea still here? If Chelsea, okay. Oh my God. All right. I was sitting here blaming Chelsea.
How's how I am?
Alex, you know John.
We have.
All right. We're gonna go to a minute break for a reset. We'll be right back.
I'm Dale Sold, the owner of Shoreline Painting and Cabinet Refinishing. My vision for the company has always been to elevate paint contracting. When you call, you get a live person. Typically, we have estimates out the same day. We have really good communication with our customers daily. We make sure you're completely happy before we leave the project. We service residential and commercial customers. The commercial work we do is typically more community oriented. We just completed a expansion of our shop. We added 3 more spray booths to allow us to increase capacity. You can find us at 77 Stillman Ave in Pawcatuck. You can find us on our website at shorelinepaintingri.com, or you can call the office 401-834-1684 to book an estimate.
I'm Gretchen Miller. I'm the owner of Martin House Books in Westerly, Rhode Island. We have 2 floors. The top floor is all adults. The bottom floor is children's. We have the cafe here too. That's a separate business, Cafe 1888. Come down to Martin House Books, enjoy a great coffee, and pick out another great read.
Hello, everybody. We're back with our friends from the South County Star, who I have to get on camera properly. There we go. And there is Alex News and stumbled over your name. There's Alex News and Nancy Burns Fusaro, and
He
of course
Alex News, though.
Alex News.
not
Alex
far from the
News. Oh, and of course we still have gentleman John Parenti with us, who's filling in for Ken Collins as our co-host today.
Which I realized till about 20 minutes ago.
What do you mean you didn't realize? You don't watch the program? All right, never mind. Guys, what's going on in the Star?
So first, we don't see. We usually have a screen on. It doesn't work today, or you just
No, I took the computer. I took the computer out of that spot, so no screen for you guys. I'm sorry.
That's okay. But
But
where
you
do
start with the short list?
Yeah.
A lot of good stuff going on this weekend.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Closer to the mic.
Closer to the mic.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's my birthday on Saturday. So
Yes.
I wasn't
It
sure
is.
what I was going to do, and then I edited the short list this morning, and now I got a fun-packed day.
All right, what's going on the short list?
Oh my goodness, there's so much happening. It's that time of year, right, where you have to double up and do two big things in one day. As you know, River Glow is Saturday.
7 to 10 p.m. On the river, Donahue Park area. Fantastic.
And it's also the Como Fair.
Yes. Oh, yeah. I forgot about the Como Fair.
Yeah.
The Como Fair and the 1864 baseball game, which we were
Yes.
just talking about. And then I blamed Chelsea. I feel so bad. I blamed Chelsea that you guys were out there for 15 minutes. I literally yelled out, "Chelsea, stop talking to my guests."
Oh.
That's fine. It's fine. Anyway, a lot of stuff going on. Tell me about the Como Fair.
74th annual.
Okay.
And always a fun time. And it's going to be extra special, I hear, with an exhibit of denizens of the deep nearby.
Yes. Lisa Fabian was in here yesterday talking about denizens of the deep. Sounds like a fantastic.
Right?
Sounds fantastic.
That's
yeah.
a very busy, very packed project, right?
Yeah.
So people got a taste of it at the Virtu. Remember, on the walkway to the library, there were lots of whales and mermaids. So starting Saturday, they're going to be at the Westerly train station.
I'm listening.
I love that if we don't give Alex himself to stare at, he just zones out and looks at other
I'm
things.
listening. It's just how I
He's
listen.
He's like, I'm really used to radio. I don't want to be on camera.
when you like listen in a journalistic interview, you don't want to
soft focus with your eyes.
You don't want to
Give it
kind of
emotion.
reveal anything, or you're so it's just habit developed over time.
I love it. All right, what else we got?
And then Newport, the Eagle, the U.S. Coast Guard cutter Eagle.
This is so
Newport,
exciting.
Yeah.
So I was at the beach the other day for my walk. I took a swim with my friend Rita and wonderful Darlene Lacey, and we looked out to sea and saw the Eagle going back and forth. So it's on a training exercise right now, and it's headed to Newport, and people can board. Did I say Friday and Saturday, or Saturday and Sunday now? I have to check and see.
Saturday and Sunday. I think it opens up Saturday.
Okay.
No. It opens up Friday and then it's through Sunday. I
Okay.
think.
And
Yeah.
then it's going back to New London,
Yeah,
where it
later.
lives mostly, right? In August, mid-August, I'll get that date for another time, and then people can board it there too. But it's the Coast Guard bark, the schooner, that the young Coast Guard
It's a training
cadets
ship.
train. Yeah, they train on it.
It's I've taken a ride's not the word, sail.
Oh,
on
you
it before.
have?
Yeah.
When it was
when I worked at the Day, the Eagle was up in Boston for some kind of festivities, and I and a couple other people took a ride on it.
Wow.
It's very cool. I think the history is that it's originally a German ship that was like taken as a reward of war or something like that. It was taken by the U.S. government post-war.
A long time ago.
Long time. I think after
It was
World
actually
War,
a couple days ago.
I think after World War II. I mean, you could probably pull it up and see the
Yeah.
details.
What is
but
the Eagle?
Yes, the
U.S.
U.S.
Coast Guard cutter Eagle. It's a really beautiful ship.
And then to see it out on the ocean, and then to realize, oh, people can go to Newport and hop aboard for a tour. Really beautiful. And of course, the Jazz Festival this weekend.
Yes.
Which I'm always so torn about writing about, because it sells out the minute the tickets go on sale in February or March, right? So you can't really go. Well, we could go on the schooner. On the Eagle, go on the Eagle and hear it. I think that's one of my big fantasies in life, is to get a boat to go
Is
to.
the Jazz Festival the exact same spot as the Folk Festival?
Yes.
Fort Adams.
Yeah.
Fort Adams.
So I know that for Folk Fest they call it Float Fest out in the water.
Yeah.
Do they call it the same thing for the Jazz
Gee,
Festival?
I don't really know.
You know?
Cool Fest. Hip Fest.
There's not. It doesn't go as well with folk. As it does with float and folk. What? You got anything?
What's up?
You got anything that goes with jazz?
No.
I love just. Alex, I love you so much.
It's the sillies.
What did I do?
It's the sillies today. He's already had the sillies.
Oh my god!
Because someone said I looked like I was undercover. All right. Why did I confess that?
I don't know. Nancy, the only thing you could be going undercover as is as Nancy Burns.
Right. Yeah.
So the thing is about the folk and the jazz, and now the roots, rhythm and roots. They're both so full of incredible music and musicians, but they're so hard to get into.
Yeah.
So I feel like we have to acknowledge that they're taking place, but I somehow feel a little, like, it's hard to say to people, you can't go, or you should have gone, should have bought your ticket, you didn't. So I don't like to.
A mutual friend had a ticket for Folk Festival open up last minute, and so Allie got to go to the last day of the Folk Festival this past week. And we were all like, hope there's not a lot of surprises, because now we're super jealous. And I was thinking about this the entire time. And like the Newport Folk Festival is probably sold out for like 2032 already, And I'm like, why don't they? And I'm not suggesting we would do it. I mean, like really, really, really high level, super professional stuff. Why are they not like at this point streaming these things? Like pay-per-view and charging money for it, because they could make a ton of extra money for that. Like,
I think you'd better get in touch with
people. Again, not us. Like, I don't want the responsibility of live streaming the Newport Folk Festival. But like someone should. You know what I mean? Like there are like Dave Matthews, who was the surprise on Sunday, right? Like Dave Matthews live streams all of his shows. Fish live stream all of their shows. The Grateful Dead live streamed all of their shows. Like there are companies that go out and do this every single day, that could handle these massive festivals and stuff. Like Bonnaroo, I think live streams now. Like I feel like these festivals that are sold out like every single time should probably offer some sort of a paid live stream
Agree.
option, because they would make a gigantic amount of money, and also all of the people from around the world that would love to go to, like, because the Newport Folk Festival is like everyone that loves that music in at least the United States would pay money to watch that.
The same could be said about the Jazz Festival.
Yeah.
I think you're onto something, Ben.
Oh, I know I'm onto something, and I know that I'm not the first person, I'm sure, that has ever thought about it, and there must be a reason why they don't do it. And it might be the exclusivity thing, you know?
Yeah.
It might be the you gotta be there.
Now, you can get tickets if you're sharp and on top of things the minute they.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're on the list, and I mean, they are available. It just, you have to.
They're available for 5 minutes.
Yeah. And you have to think, okay, am I really going to be around that time? I mean, it's not like you can't resell them or give them to someone, but it's just, you're not so much thinking in February of end of July and August.
Yeah. Unless you are a diehard.
Diehard.
And there are a lot of people who are diehards.
Yep, there sure are.
So that's the short list. Yeah. Anything else on the short list?
Titanic at Theater by the Sea.
Yes.
How have you seen it yet?
Yes. Yes. Really different.
Yeah.
But some amazing dancing and singing. But it's more operatic, I would say.
Yeah.
It's a really powerful performance, but very different.
It has nothing to do with the movie, by the way.
Right, exactly.
There's no Jack and Rose, none of that.
No, very different. But there is a beautiful, beautiful romantic piece, an older couple.
Yeah.
That Fred Sullivan Jr., a well-known Rhode Island actor, plays the old guy, Strauss, I think his name is. It's very touching. Very touching. It's very well done, but very different. A little long.
Yeah.
Yeah, but worth seeing.
And that's a real love story. The Strauss family
is true. It really happened. They went down together on the ship.
The only thing that you really see about them in the movie Titanic is the old couple laying in bed together at the end.
Yeah.
That decided to go down on the ship.
Yeah.
But
it's very touching, and
That's supposed to be a reference to them?
That's a reference to them, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
I know way too much about the movie Titanic.
Oh, okay, good.
Jackie makes me watch it like twice a year.
Well, I think you might enjoy this then.
Oh, I'm sure I would. Yeah.
The singing, their duet is really very moving. I mean, you can't not cry. It's very touching. There's also an amazing woman who plays Kate McGowan. They're the below deck people who there are 3 Irish women all named Kate, and they have a terrific number, very high energy. The costumes are painstakingly perfect. They're really excellent, and the set is like it's like a 3-tiered deck, of the Titanic itself.
The production design at Theater by the Sea is incredible.
Good Lord, really incredible, really worth seeing.
That's
really
awesome.
worth seeing, yeah.
How long will it run?
August 15th, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Very, very well done. And very different. As I said, it's not a light summer musical. It's very, can be parts that are very heavy. But then Kate McGowan lightens it up. It's great. It's really good. Good.
Can I just say that the transition that I'm about to make.
Uh-oh.
Maybe we should not start with the entertainment side of things on these all the time, because then we transfer to the hard news.
That's fine.
And I know, but I'm just maybe we start with the hard news, then we go to the feel good stuff. Not that it's not feel good, but Alex, Westerly considers owner occupancy requirements for many short-term rentals. Tell me about it.
Yeah, so that's something that came up at the Monday night meeting, just for discussion only. There's no action or anything taken, but it does seem like something that they're interested in and would probably come back before the council. And the idea is that, because right now in residential areas where you can have short-term rentals like Airbnbs, there's not really a distinction made between doing it on the coast near the beach and doing it like, where we are near downtown.
Yeah.
There are people in town as well as town councilors who think that having Airbnbs or other types of short-term rentals aren't really like the historic character of some of more like downtown areas, that these are neighborhoods that families live in, multifamily homes, single family homes, and that you want to preserve that as, housing for people who live here year round rather than having it rented out for days or a couple weeks at a time. So the changes that they're looking at right now would say that in the shoreline areas like Watch Hill, Mesquamaket, you can continue doing Airbnb.
Yep.
As a either you're living in the house and renting it, or you're deep sigh.
No, I just
bored with
I'm like, how far do I give my opinion on this after you're done?
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm
So
thinking.
then, all right. So then, so you could either be like an owner occupied short-term renter in the beach areas, or you could be someone who owns the property, isn't there, and is just renting it out unhosted from a distance. But if you're going to be doing Airbnb, other short-term rentals in areas like downtown Westerly that are zoned differently, still residential, but zoned differently, to do Airbnb, you have to be dwelling in the home. You have to live in the home that you're also renting.
Okay, my thoughts on this, as if anybody wanted them. My thought on this is, I like it because as someone, like, housing is a huge issue here. It is a massive issue. I don't know that this is like the thing that needs to be done. I'm not smart enough for that, but something needs to be done. And something that is incredibly disheartening is I spend a lot of time visiting friends, or even like where I've lived on, cul-de-sacs, little back roads, developments, right? That are like, so it's not necessarily historic downtown, but it's like, Tumalum Circle, right? Like, and I'm just making up one of the roads in town, but it's like, okay, cool. You're not near the beach. You're not near any of this stuff. You're just on like a random back road, little cul-de-sac, like the quintessential where families live.
Yeah.
Right. And all summer long and year long, you see like, and that's a New York plate that comes in, and a Vermont plate that comes in next week. And like you're driving down the road, and it's like so clearly these houses that, like, as soon as a normal residential home in one of these areas has been on the market for the last 6 years, it gets bought up by somebody who's using it as an investment property, and they're not using it as an investment property to have a long-term rental, because why would you rent out? But here's the other side of that argument, right? Why would you rent out a home, like a 3-bedroom home, for $2,500 a month, which is great, when you can? It's still expensive, honestly, but why would you do that as the owner of the home, right, who's using it as an investment property? Why would you do that when you could also rent it out and make $2,500 a week with short-term rentals in the summer? And then, you know what I mean? And so but it's horrible, because then all of the housing stock of the residential home with the families that would be taxpayers that would be here all the time, and like work here and live here and do all of those things that, help a community, they don't have access to those homes. And then rent prices for other homes go up because there's not enough availability. So I'm glad that I don't know, I'm not educated enough, honestly, to know if this is the right answer, but I'm glad that these conversations are being had, because this is a problem that keeps getting worse. And it's not by the beach that it keeps getting worse. It's on the back roads where the kids that go to Westerly High School live.
But then I think your opinion, the opinion of others for the same thing, shows just how convoluted and just how much work has to be put in by the council to get this thing squared away eventually. It's not going to take a matter of months. I mean, we're talking about an issue that now has been dragging on And I guess that's probably not the right word. It's been studied and studied and studied again and looked over by this council, the previous council, the council before that. It's not going to have any relative snap answers.
Yeah.
It's going to be something that's going to have to be digested and redigested, and sooner or later it'll become a fix.
Yeah, and I think, as you may imagine, I'm going to refer to Nantucket.
Yeah.
Because there also is a housing crisis with year-round residents and summer residents. So, and winter rentals versus, oh, I've got to get out, I only have a winter rental. In a resort area, it is the problem. And then multiply it by just people trying to find any kind of living, right?
You used to, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, when I would be looking for rentals, right? Like, hey, maybe we'll just keeping an eye out for stuff. There would be winter rentals every year that would come up in August and stuff, and you would be able to see like, okay, you can rent this place September through September through Memorial Day, or early May, September through May 1st. And it was always like, Atlantic Ave, right? And they would be inexpensive because you could rent them in the winter when nobody else was living there, and then you could and then you would go back home or whatever, and then they would make all of their money in the summer renting it out, or it was a family that just didn't, they used it in the summer, but they would rent it out. And now it's like, okay, here's a year-round rental, and it's like right behind CVS on Granite Street. What? Like, why are that shouldn't be a year-round. I mean, that shouldn't be a winter. That shouldn't be a winter rental. But again, when you can get $3,000 a week for it, May through September, you like, and that's why it's difficult, right? Because I'm not educated enough, and I don't know the answer to that. Like, it's a thing where, like, as the property owner, should you be able to do what you want with it? Should you be able to? But like, I'm glad that I'm not the person that has to make these decisions, honestly.
Yeah, it's complicated, as we've been saying.
Alex?
Complicated issue.
Alex's face at all times. I'm not going to give away my opinion on anything.
Though, that's also what Ben Heller was saying about housing for the interns and the actors at Colonial. I mean, housing is generally an issue.
Everyone needs it.
Everyone.
In all industries.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes businesses around here will hire someone to come and fill a position, and they're moving from somewhere else, relocating, and then they can't find housing here.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. It's rough, and I'm glad that conversations are being had about it.
Yeah.
And I think all sides of the argument and everything should be heard.
Yeah. And then
it's just something that needs to continue to be talked about.
And then when you come upon housing developments and see that they're packed, or snapped up the minute that they're built, it's really interesting.
Yeah.
Just really interesting. Yep. What's the solution?
Alex, what's the solution?
I don't know.
25 words or less.
Yeah. I try to limit what I say in terms of my opinions about things that I'm covering in like a news context.
I know. That's why we were kidding when we said, Alex, what's the solution?
Right. Yeah. But it's interesting. I mean,
no, it's very interesting.
I mean, on the flip side, people say, these property owners, maybe they bought this property because that was what they were going to do with it. And would they have bought it if they knew that potentially they wouldn't be able to short-term rent unless they lived there?
Right.
So maybe you're putting them in a jam, would be like the counter argument.
Yeah.
It's also interesting too, like, I guess when people come out of the air, like, we don't think of where we are around downtown as being like more of like a tourist appeal in terms of the housing here. But we had someone on our street was doing short-term rental, and it was interesting because like these cars would pull up from like New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and these people would like be so excited to be staying in our neighborhood, which was kind of funny to me. And my wife was like, well, you know, if you think about it, like if we went to Philadelphia, like, or somewhere else, like even if you're away from the action, you're in like a cool historic neighborhood with neat architecture. Like,
and also
people
it's a
just like
12-minute
things that are
drive to the
new.
beach.
Yeah, and
It's-
then,
yeah.
So it is appealing to people.
Yeah. Yeah. We've made the town like I haven't done anything. But the town has become even more appealing over the last 25 years.
Yeah.
The renovation of downtown, the renovation of the United Theater, the restaurants, like there's so many great restaurants to go to. There's fantastic bookstores, great events like River Glow happening this Saturday. Everything at the beach, right? Like you can like the fact that you can go, like if you were coming this week, right? And like, oh no, it's rainy. and you're like, okay, cool. Well, I got a short-term rental, you know, in Tumulum Circle. I don't know why I keep saying Tumulum Circle. It's just a fun name to say.
Because Tumulum Farm, we love that name.
But it's like it's just a side road, right? It's just a side road somewhere that is not like beachy or anything. But it's like, cool. Well, we can go to Martin House Books and we can look around, and then we can go to the United Theater and we can walk around there, and then we can go get lunch somewhere downtown, and you know, we can go explore that stuff. We can take a short drive to Mystic and look around at what's going on there. And then, oh, great, the weather's supposed to be better by tonight, so maybe we take the kids to the drive-in movie theater and see the Goonies, like, you know, and then we can go to the beach on Saturday because it's supposed to be nice. Oh, and then we can go to River Glow, like, there, like, oh,
see
Dad's
the denizens of the deep.
Go to the Como Fair for Mom and see the denizens of the deep because she loves art. And then, you know, Timmy loves baseball, so let's go to the 1864 baseball game. Like you look, if you were just vacationing in Westerly, and it doesn't have to be at the beach this week, there is a ridiculous amount of stuff to do. It's a highly desirable area to be at, and like because we're here every day, we kind of miss the forest for the trees sometimes, right? And we get bogged down in like that stuff. But if I'm from upstate New York, this is a great place to spend a week. It's a great place.
And you can see why a property investor would see a good opportunity.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But that's again, I'm happy to share my opinions on stuff sometimes. But I'm with you. Like, I don't, I always defer to, I don't know what's best. I just know that the conversation needs to be had, and I'm happy that they're having the conversation. And I like that people are on different sides of things in this conversation because it just needs to be had, and it's not black and white by any means. All right, let's do that on every single article that you write. We'll go on a 20-minute diatribe on it, and we'll be here for 7 hours. What else? What else we got going on here?
Well, there's that flock camera one that's pretty interesting. So
yeah, very interesting.
In recent weeks, we've been expanding into South Kingstown, covering stories there. It's a place much like Westerly where people are really engaged, interested in what's going on in their community, and don't always have close, timely coverage of what's going on, either with town news or arts and culture. So we've been doing more there. And we have journalist Aria Garcia Torres, who's been filing stories for us. She's a URI student and freelance journalist. So they signed a contract with Flock Safety, I believe it was last year, 2025. The police chief thought that these cameras, having them in town, would be of assistance in investigations. And there was a lot of pushback from residents, pushback from the ACLU of Rhode Island. And from what they said at their town council meeting on Monday night, it sounded like the counselors were also concerned that some of the cameras weren't installed in a timely enough way as they thought they should have been. So they voted to cancel the contract. So they won't be doing flock cameras in South Kingstown anymore.
Okay. Yeah, flock cameras have become a very controversial subject.
Yeah.
Everyone share your opinion. I'm kidding. But okay, interesting. So for various reasons, they've decided to cancel their contract on that.
Yeah.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Do you remember that ever coming up in Westerly? The flock camera?
No. In fact, it was the first time I heard it. And then I told Alex earlier that I saw a story in today's Globe also addressing it, the flock camera issue in Massachusetts. So suddenly I'm learning about
it's everywhere right now.
Yeah.
And it's interesting to note that half the state of Rhode Island is using flock cameras.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Now, I believe that there are cameras in downtown Westerly. I believe that there are some cameras in downtown Westerly. I do not know if they are flock cameras or not. But I believe that there's at least a couple cameras in downtown Westerly that can help out with some things. I'm not 100% sure on that. Maybe we'll talk to people about it. But I've never heard it coming up as a big thing in Westerly. You're right. But it is a growing concern nationwide for people about flock cameras, and it's a big debate right now.
Interesting.
Yeah. I'm like, I just got a text from somebody that said stop talking about. I'm kidding. I did not.
I was going to say
I got an alert that Dan and Trary is coming in soon.
I on my way here, I had a bit of a scare. It started pouring like torrential, and I got an alert saying I should find it, right, and read it. It was kind of wacky. I don't want to say wacky at all. It wasn't. It was scary. It was scary, but it said, pull over. Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Here's the National Weather Service in Norton has issued a flash flood warning for Washington County until 11:45. Doppler radar indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain. Between 1 and 2 inches of rain have fallen. Expected rainfall is 1 to 2 inches in 1 hour. Flash flooding is ongoing, expected to begin. Where is it now? It says some locations will experience, including South Kingstown, Westerly, where you could tell it was a person reading or an automatic voice because it said MAYOR GANETT, Narragansett. So I'm guessing that was Narragansett, right? It says, turn around, don't drown when encountering flooded roads.
Turn around, don't drown.
Turn around, don't drown.
It's catchy.
Yeah. So
Catchy.
Anyway, it was as the rain is pouring down, blinding. But then I got another 100 feet and it stopped. It was gone.
We caught it all the way. We came down from West Warwick. We caught it at the Exeter-West Greenwich line and followed it all the way to Hopkinton. But it was torrential.
Wasn't that kind of scary, right?
It was.
Wow. And then getting this, emergency.
Yeah.
Don't drown. Turn around. Anyway.
Nancy,
so
I'm glad that you didn't drown.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm glad to be here safe.
Yes.
And just a warning to all your listeners that it is a kind of a wild weather day today. And
yes.
I guess this rain is supposed to continue. So.
She was so scared she decided to dress up undercover to come in as Nancy Burns Fusaro. I love. We should do a travel segment. Where in the world is Nancy Burns Fusaro?
Yeah, that's a good one.
I like it.
Just because you kind of have the similar style of Carmen Sandiego.
I like it very much.
Alex, anything else that you want to share
Let me
today?
check the website.
Oh, and while you're doing that, I'll mention that the other thing that looks very intriguing.
Yes.
Is the Eden Castile show. Does
Oh,
everybody
always
know
great.
Eden Castile? She is a terrific performer. I saw her play Mrs. Hoosie and Sweeney Todd.
Mrs. Lovett. I was just thinking about that. Yep.
Did you,
Her. Yeah.
It was
At a Contemporary Theater.
Yes.
Yep.
It was unbelievable. She's just such a fine performer.
She's fantastic.
And
Yeah.
so she's got a show coming up at the Nick on Friday, and it's called Con Artist. She is a mad fan for Madeline Kahn.
Oh,
Since
that's
she was
awesome.
a child, she fell in love with Madeline Kahn, and Madeline Kahn was in a commercial for Michelob Light, and she just was enchanted, really and truly enchanted. So this was a lifelong passion. She said, I want to be that woman when I grow up. She's a fine musician. She plays piano, she sings, she performs, but this, she has incorporated Madeline Kahn's finest moments in the show. It just sounds really fun, really, really fun.
That's awesome.
The Whaling Coast Highland Games were
in
over
North
the past
Stonington.
weekend in North Stonington. So Harold Hanke, the famous Harold Hanke, covered it for us, and he's got some pretty cool photographs on the website too to check out.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Check that out at southcountystar.org. It is .org, right?
Yep.
Yes,
I knew
it
it.
is.
I knew it, guys. Nonprofit, baby. All right, and so you've expanded into South Kingstown a little bit more, which is fantastic. If people want to have their story covered by you and then quoted by John, what?
Hey now.
You're what? That's actually your job for that is to get many references for news stories and to quote them. That's what you do.
We
Anyway,
use every tentacle we can.
The
Sorry.
best way to reach us, email us info@southcountystar.org.
okay, awesome,
And you can find us on Facebook and message us there if that works for you too.
awesome. And you can try to find Auntie Burns Fusaro, but she is going incognito.
Where in the world? I'm going to cover now, Natasha. Just call me Natasha.
Thank you guys so much for watching the morning show. Thank you to John and Barbara Parenti for stopping by this morning and being the co-hosts. Thank you to Chelsea Mitchell for being here. Guys, go check out southcountystar.org. Keep up to date for all of the news. That is the second time this morning or in 24 hours that I almost quoted the New York Times tagline. Anyway, do you guys have a tagline?
Trusted, independent, local. It's on the website.
Guys, check out the southcountystar.org. Trusted, independent, local. Bye for now.